Classic.
Really did. What a great story. Arturo got the blood and guts for your team. No one has as big a heart as this fight.
This is going to be an intense standoff before the fight starts.
So now let's go in the ring for the official introductions. Here's the classy Jimmy Lennon Jr. So much hype surrounding this big matchup. Can't wait to see what goes down when the opening bell rings.
Words are cheap. It's the action that's...
Always on their toes, trying to get their opponent rattled, get them off kilter, get them out of their rhythm.
Do not give an outside fighter time to think. You've got to make the fighter panic. You've got to rush the fighter into doing things they don't normally do.
And the shot lands. Catching air with that hook. That has rocked Arturo Gatti. Keeping those gloves up, the guard high. It seems at that moment of trouble has passed.
Recovery skills there. What a shot it was. Complete unanticipated. No way to fight this time. But look at it. Look at the movement. Look at the speed back on it. That never happened. Beautiful counter shot.
Very close round with 10 seconds to go. That was almost a 10-8 round. Complete dominance.
I seriously hope the judges kept their eye on this fight, because if they haven't, there's going to be absolute uproar.
Let's see what he has for us here in the next one.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. And sometimes keep doing what you've just been doing, because you've won that hands down.
Beautiful corner punch. Block the jab. Fighting a counterpunch in the state can be such a good
perfectly matched. Skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them more than equal.
Straight right, just misses. Continue. How do they turn things around?
This is one of those situations. You've just been hurt. You've got to get out there again. Be smart. Be sharp. Don't be a fool. Don't get suckered in. Make him fight your fight. Hold him, tie him up just until your head clears again and your legs come back again. If you get you going, you're going to cut you off. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
You hear people talk about a boxer's chin. Do they have a good chin? Do they have a glass jaw? Those are questions that are being answered here tonight.
Trigger happy because all of a sudden you're going to be gassing yourself back trying to get that shot, and that's when it catch you.
Johnny, can he keep the momentum going after that last huge round for him?
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything worked. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you're winning. So much speed. What happens to your opponent
see if he can keep his momentum going.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything worked. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you won't hands down.
No way this fighter can go punch for punch. The resistance to these blows just isn't the same.
Because you've got a good chin doesn't mean you've got leather skin. It means you can still get cut. So you've got to go for those cut areas over the eyebrow, the cheekbone. You've just got to try and cut them, skin them, go for speed.
Straight right, just missing.
Above you, and so I've got to respect those of you more than nothing.
This is well trained. Counter punching.
Packed up.
What do you think of this fight so far, Johnny?
Oh, look back in history. Should we only get a vertical line? Third fight, should we only try to fight? And they're hesitating. The second fight, he's got this guy.
Share yo screen next time I had to download this app.
Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one.
Did he think he Thanos FOH?
I promise you, all three judges here are going to give that round to you-know-who.
Dominance, without a doubt, makes it look so easy.
Join party. He getting packed up.
Round 6. Last round, complete domination. Let's see what we have in store for us here.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything worked. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you won't come back.
What party?
Timing beats speed, speed beats power. Exchange punches.
I don't see no party going on in the app.
How nervous would you get when you know you're facing a big puncher like this that can seriously hurt you?
It could be really intimidating, Todd. If you know somebody's got the point power, someone's got the speed, it can be intimidating. Just depends on how confident you are as a fighter.
Right so far, both of these fighters have had their moments.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. It's like a match made in heaven.
Unanimous with the jab. This fight has a real good flow to it. Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. I don't think it's going to be a boxing match. This is going to be a fight. This round can go either way. 10 seconds to go. At this point, you gotta believe he can't win on the scorecards. Gonna need a knockout.
I think he fights like that. When he thinks, come on, bro, ring away. You walk back to the corner like you've just seen the sun. Switching off, starting up the stakes and switching.
Now. PS5.
Here's the bell for round 7. After that last round, something has got to change.
was a tough last round. Now you've got to make sure he doesn't put it on him. That's what he's going to try and do. So tie him up, hold him, lean on him. Don't get drawn into the fight. Not yet. Not until the sensitive angle.
Just a couple of rounds left, Johnny. What's your assessment so far?
This is when you get in the ring feeling like you're ping-pong because you know you've got a chin that is not going to get
Thought there might be more action here.
Just dropped him.
What can they do here to turn this around?
Two knockdowns in that last round, but in sheer panic in that corner. What do? Do they throw the towel in? Do they let him come back out again? Because they know they're fighting. It's like a lamb to the slaughter.
Punches in bunches. That's the mindset for this fighter with that exceptional hand speed.
You've got to ruffle their feathers, Todd. You cannot let them get comfortable. Drag them, get them complaining to the referee. Because once someone with excellent foot spin and excellent power gets into the rhythm, the fight is over.
They need to be careful they don't push themselves out here. He just misses with that jab. He shows us some good memories now.
So close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
This fighter has determined that they can walk through any punches that their opponent throws, and that's a very confident spot to be in.
Todd, you know what? Sometimes when you're going in the fights like that, and you punch them differently, you want that spaceship to come and lift you out there because you think, what the hell am I going to do now?
And it's over! A home run swing, and that will do it here! How about that? Let's see that.
Flash KO.